It's kayak cross day, folks. It's the day when four paddlers go head to head. There's carnage, there's drama, there's excitement, there's the thrill of winning World Cup medals. Hello, my name is Ross Solly. Welcome to Ljubljana. Welcome to Slovenia. Welcome to the Tacen Whitewater Centre, where we're about to bring you a couple of hours of high-octane energy. Look at these pictures, folks. This is the sort of stuff you can expect over the next couple of hours, as some of the roughest, toughest paddlers in the business will go head-to-head to try and win gold on this challenging but beautiful Tacen course. The weather is perfect. Sitting alongside me as punishment again for not making the heats, Brodie Crawford. Hello, mate. Welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Hey, Ross. Yep, as always, pleasure to be here.
I keep telling you, it's quite easy to avoid it. All you need to do is qualify.
Mate, I miss you too much, so
yes,
I've got to get in here at some point during the weekend.
And the fans would be outraged if you weren't in the commentary box with me. They would tear the place down. Just quickly before we get into the first semi, which will have Jess Fox, first heat, by the way. You've been on the course. What's it like today?
Yeah, we're in for a treat, I think. It's definitely challenging. The ramp, just the start, the ramp is quite challenging to get a good start. I think there could be some banging and clashing. And then through the middle, it's some tight staggers, the green gates. I think some people could get pushed out of the way, and maybe some bolts and 50s through there. So it's going to be good.
It will be good. It'll be very exciting. We've just seen Jess Fox on the screen. She told us yesterday, and I saw her again this morning, told me how tired she's feeling. For all the paddlers, Brodie, it's been such a long 4 weeks on the road. A lot of paddling, a lot of driving, a lot of late nights, early mornings. This is really the end for many, although the Europeans, of course, got the European Championships coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's a long few weeks. We're all sitting at our team dinner last night. I think everyone just kind of looks spent. It was quite funny.
Yeah. No, it's a tough campaign. But what a way to finish with this high-energy kayak cross. If you're just joining us, if you're just watching this for the first time, well, we will do our best. We will do our best as the morning rolls on to explain the rules as they are, but that will give you an idea who to cheer for here. We've got Jess Fox, Marcella Altman from the United States, Leah Baldoni from Canada, and Lois Lever from Great Britain. And there is the start that Brodie was talking about, and you can see the experience there of Jess Fox. Just
don't know what's happened at the back there, but someone hasn't started, Ross.
Somebody has gone off and they've pulled out already. That is the yellow bib of Marcella Altman. She's decided she's had enough. Didn't get very far at all. And there's Jess Fox in front, being chased by Lois Lever from Great Britain now. Nice little S-bend S arrangement there. Now here are the red ones are the ones they need to go around, and it's pretty clear cut here, isn't it? It's a nice safe ride for both Jess Fox and Lois Lever. You've got to do a compulsory roll here. You've got to come up on the opposite side to where you go over. But easy roll for Jess here, Brodie.
Yeah, very clean run for the girls at the front there. Keep an eye on that middle section, gates 7, 8. There's a few options. It looked like Jess went left to the first gate, but right of the rock. So there's a few options there to go other sides of the rocks and whatnot. So interesting to see which is the quickest way.
Yeah, we'll learn as the day goes on. Let's have a look. We'll have a look at the replay in just a moment. I don't know what happened to Marcella Altman. Did she land awkwardly? And let's have a look at the start there. There she is in the yellow, I think. So she's gone in, and she's come up, and
the deck's popped, Ross.
Oh, so she's full of water.
Yep, so she continued on. For the viewers, she would have sunk, and it wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, so see there, you see on where Jess is sitting, she's got that black spray deck there. That keeps the water out, and so Marcella Altman's deck popped, and absolutely pointless for her to go any further because, as Brodie said, she would have sunk to the bottom. Nobody wants to see that, although it's good television.
It is. It would have been interesting, that's for sure.
Now, another of the young Brits here competing. That's Lucy Bardou from France. We've got next to her, representing the Czech Republic, Katarina Bakova from the Czechs. The good thing about this week, Brodie, a lot of young paddlers getting an opportunity because some of the more senior paddlers, the Europeans especially, are taking a bit of a break before the Europeans.
Yeah, it's been a great opportunity to see some new faces and get experience. It's so important when you're at that age and up and coming through the ranks.
So Phoebe Spicer and Ellis Miller, the British teammates, right next to each other. I wonder whether they'll look after each other. Will they be kind to each other?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what is the best position on the ramp as well from all these heats, because I'm still not sure.
Logic would tell you where Ellis Miller is with a pink helmet. That must be best, but I don't know. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yeah, it's not a bad start.
She came off well there, Ellis. You're right.
Yeah,
Called her off.
That straight in there. And behind there, we've had big problem there for the blue bib of Phoebe Spicer. I don't know where she's gone.
She's got a fault on gate 1, I think.
Definitely
wrong side.
She didn't even go through the gates, so that will be the race over for Phoebe Spicer, unfortunately. But Ellis Miller, she's going great guns here out in front, being chased by the green bib of Lucy Bardou.
Yeah, so watch the 5 per second here.
Yep, top 2 go through to the next round. Nice gate, really good gate from Bardou from France, so she's clearly into second now. And I think, unfortunately, for Spicer, she's out. So Bakova will finish third, unless something really, really strange happens here. But it'll be Ellis Miller from Great Britain crossing first. She's through to the next round. And also through Lucy Bardou from France. So Ellis just going down one ramp too far. It's going to be annoying for her trying to get back now, but well done. Comfortable race so far. So we've had 2 heats, 2 fairly comfortable results so far. We're not learning a lot at this stage, are we, Brody, about tactics and what could happen?
No, so far there's been sort of a clear front runner, hasn't there? And then the pack has spread enough that there hasn't been too much collision and carnage. So I'm sure there's some to come, though.
You can see there the tactics there going around that first upstream. You're allowed to use your paddle as long as you keep your hands off the gate. It's fine. So using the paddle to push it out of the way is no problem at all. But yes, one paddler in that last heat, Phoebe Spicer, not going through the first gates. So now Eleanor Lillich, she's already won 2 medals this weekend. Could she make it 3? She won a gold in the C1, a bronze in the K1. Could she win another one? This was the young lady that really surprised us last week.
Great last weekend.
She was really good, wasn't she?
Yep, one to watch out for.
And Lucy Nezdilova from the Czech Republic. Big thumbs up from Luce.
Yep, new young face.
Yep. And Lois Bettridge there with the helmet, the facial full face mask.
She means business with that helmet on.
She sure does. She told me there was going to be a little bit of carnage, she said. I don't know whether that meant against her or whether she was going to inflict some. But let's see what happens here. We've got a real international field here. Germany, Brazil, Czech Republic and Canada, and we're underway now.
The States are going on top of the Czech there.
And look at that in the background, and look at Eleanor Lillich. No, that's Lois Bettridge flying out there. She's got a great start. And the Brazilian Omarai Estacianeta having a bit of a drama, and now I don't know what happened to Eleanor Lillich.
Something's happened off the ramp there, hey? She's a long way back.
She's a mile back. So the front 2 at the moment, Lois Bettridge from Canada, and
Lois going so low in the arm, she's throwing away the advantage there,
why
Ross.
is she giving herself so much work to do? She's still okay. If she gets around quickly here, she'll be second, but she's made it hard for herself. So it's Nezdilova from the Czech Republic in front. Lois Bettridge at the moment second, just sticking to the tail and trying to make up some ground now. Omarai Estacianeta from Brazil, and I really don't know what happened to Eleanor Lillich.
I'd love to see that ramp again. You would have expected Lillich to come out in front.
Absolutely, but they did fall on top of each other. So whether that...
Not sure if that's within the rules, Ross. That was...
That's behind the play.
Yeah.
That was the behind the play paddle to the face. See that. Now let's have a look here what's happened here, because...
Lillich's gone right to the first gate, is it? Yes.
So she's had to go back. She got pushed out and had to go back and go through. So good on her for Inez. Getting up close and personal. That was Nezdilova with that. Wasn't the tidiest race of it. Oh, there we go. Thanks for coming. Can I just give you a quick smack in the chops with my paddle? The confirmation there, Lucy Nezdalova from the Czech Republic. This underlines how challenging this event is, and you can be the best paddler in the world, but it brings you back to the pack. Because Elena Lilich there made a small mistake and she was out. And last week, Omarai Estacioneta from Brazil was one of the gun performers, and she's out in the heats. She's already on her way back to the sheds. So
yeah, it's so unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, what collisions are going to occur, and you just got to adapt so much in this sport.
Now, this is a bit of a stacked heat, I have to say. There we have Victoria Us from Ukraine again. 2 medals this weekend already, 2 silver medals.
She's in great form, isn't she, at the moment? She's paddling so well.
So good to see. Janina Kresinger, who's really paddled well over the past couple of World Cups, so can she put something out there for the Belgians today? It's been a while since we've had a Belgian medalist. Aya Novak now, there's a good crowd down here again today. They've come down to support the Slovenians. There'll be a lot of cheering going on for Aya Novak and this lady, Eva Terschel, who just missed out on a medal yesterday.
Yes. Slovenians will want a medal today.
They desperately would want a medal.
Let's see if these girls can work together to get through, or whether it's,
They might have a pre-plan. Someone's drawn a short stroke. They have to take the other 2 paddlers out. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Interesting angle there from Aya Novak, but she's recovered okay. And it's Ava Terschel who's out the quickest.
Oh, we've got 3 to 1 up here.
Terschel's gone, oh my goodness, she's made an absolute mess of that gate. And as a result, it's going to be Novak that's gone through. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy there between Novak and Victoria Us.
Oh, the Slovenians going at it now.
The Slovenians are going against each other. There's no love lost there, but only 2 go through.
Yeah, it's still on here at the front.
Yep. Oh, look at that. 3 go to one side again. I never know the logic behind that. And look at these 2 Slovenians. Look at the determination there. Get that roll in. Now, what's going to happen on the race home? There's still... Novak's gone over at the back there. What is happening?
She's hit the rock upside down. Oh, and that's a fault, I think, Ross.
Is it really?
Oh, yes. That was savage between the 2 Slovenians.
The Slovenians taking each other out. And, Victoria Us doesn't look happy either.
No mercy in this game.
That was a brutal heat. Wow. Let's just wait for confirmation. But I tell you what, there's a lot of head shaking going on. A lot of... Victoria Us does not look impressed with the way of the world right now, but she is through first. Eva Terschel is through, but I tell you what, there was some carnage. There was...
Yeah, I'd like to see what happened to Aya Novak there when she... got back to her and she was upside down still, Ross.
Yeah, she must have hit something, as you said, maybe a rock or something, but let's have a look here. So the start... not too bad. Now, no damage there, but Novak... Now, here's where... So, Terschel's absolutely made a mess of that gate.
Oh, she has.
So, she's had to go back and go around again. Luckily, Victoria Us went too wide. Now, let's see what's happened here. Because Victoria Us has tried to get around there again. No, that's not Victoria, sorry. That's Kresinger. Now, here we go. This might be where the drama happened. You can see how fierce that Eva Terschel was when she exited that gate, but wow.
Here we go, watch the rolls here.
Now, she come up, what's happened when they've come up the other side? Are we going to see? No, we've missed it, so... But anyway, no love lost there. Let's set the scene for some fierce racing a little bit later on. Oh, Lu Li looks ready for business.
Oh yeah.
Chinese. 2 Chinese next to each other. This is done, by the way, for those just joining, we have time trials in the morning, and that sets the seeds for the heats. And so, just by chance, we've had some teammates alongside each other. Shantan Wan and now Naya Picheric from Slovenia. Another of the Slovenians here. She'll be happy not to have another Slovenian in her heat, I think. So she doesn't get taken out. And there's Luca Jones.
Signature nose guard.
Got the Hannibal Lecter helmet on. Borrowed from Anthony Hopkins for this weekend, apparently, and last weekend. Let's see if Luca can...
Yeah, she brings the fear factor to this game.
She sure does. Sure. It's just that just staring at the other paddlers is enough. And Luca's off to a very good start, as you would expect from an Olympic silver medalist. She's got the speed. In the background of Picheric from Slovenia. That's through the crowd. Oh, we're going to see Luca going to be shoved out here? No, she's going to be okay. She's had to go wide. And the yellow bibop Wan is struggling, and the second Chinese Lee is also struggling. So we have Luca Jones in front, Pinterich second at the moment. So we're coming down now to the second upstream gate. Luca Jones again trying to just stay out of trouble. She's done the job there. Pinterich also okay.
Yeah, she's getting some distance out in the front now. She's running a nice race at the moment, Luca.
Yeah, she'd be pretty happy with that. A very comfortable result. No need to take any risks. Cruz is down now to the line.
Yeah, Slovenians will be happy with the second place. Pinterich, very well raced by her as well.
Yeah, no risks taken. Safely through to the quarterfinals. That reminds me of the smile that Anthony Hopkins gave to was it Clarissa? No, what was the name of the? I don't remember now. From Silence of the Lambs. But well done to Luca Jones through to the next round, along with Naya Pinterich. So definitely two Slovenians into the next round, which will be great for the home crowd. They really love their paddling. They're out in force. They've been out in force all weekend. Good start here. I think Brody, no problems here. Luca Jones got a really good start.
Yeah, I think you called it on the inside of the ramp, Ross. It looks like those paddlers on the inside are getting the cleanest start of the race. So it looks like the position. And for the viewers, the fastest seed in the time trial gets to pick where they go on the ramp. So it is tactical.
Look at that. Never understand why three paddlers try and go around the one. Although you can take two paddlers out if you're the last one in there. I suppose that's an incentive. But Luca Jones, a smart race. He just stayed wide, stayed out of trouble, and got the job done. So we've got a couple more of the women's heats to go. And again, this next one, it's wake up, time to race. Eva Hosova, another Slovenian, ready to rumble. She's had a good weekend, won her first ever Senior World Cup medal on Friday night.
Wow. They're so good, yeah. And four through the time trials is pretty impressive by the Slovenians. It's not easy to get through these time trials.
No, it is not. Florence Mayhew from Canada. Now, a couple of your teammates here, Brody. Tell us about them.
Oh, young Georgie O'Callaghan. Yeah, great young paddler, up and comer. Her first World Cup. And she's loving it. She's been smiling all weekend and just making the most of the experience. So it's been great.
And right alongside her, Naomi Fox. Will Naomi look after Georgia, do you think?
I think so. She's taken her under her wing this weekend.
Really,
so
it might end here, though.
Hopefully they've got some tactics to work together. We'll see. Naomi's a bit of a gun in the kayak cross, as we know. So maybe she can tag along.
She's chosen that good lane as well. Let's see if it works again for Naomi Fox. The two Australians off the quickest.
Looks good. Good start by them.
Yep. So Naomi Fox and Georgia O'Callaghan go at this stage clearly out in front. They can do this without getting into any trouble at all, because Mayhew and Hosova are both struggling at the back. So it's Naomi Fox in front, Georgia O'Callaghan from Australia right behind her. A little bit of ground being made up now by Eva Hosova.
Yep. Naomi's getting a bit of distance, but it's going to be a good fight for second place.
Although Georgia O'Callaghan's been given a big advantage here because nobody's gone to her side of the course.
Look at this.
So first to Australia, Naomi Fox hardly broke into a sweat on that run. And Georgia O'Callaghan, I think, is going to now get through into second. So two Australians through, Brody.
Well, it's a big sprint to the finish here.
She's clean.
Wow.
She's clear.
Well done, girls.
At home they call it the Crawford effect, where Brody gets them over the line.
Yeah, they've done well there. It looks like they might have been a few tactics. They went to opposite ups at both the ups, and they ran a nice clean race.
Give each other a bit of space. No need to take each other out of the event.
Beautifully done.
So Naomi will be pretty happy about that. She was desperately close to getting a Senior World Cup medal on Friday, finished in fourth.
Yeah.
Just really would love a kayak cross medal here.
Yeah, she's shown before that she can do it, so it's all just sort of going to come together in this game. You don't know what's going to happen. But once you've got the raw speed, yourself a good chance.
So what are you seeing any obvious tactics at this stage in terms of sides of the course that people are favouring or anything there, Brodie?
Yeah, I think the first ups, the right looks probably quicker, and for the second ups, the left.
Okay,
but
so
that's if you don't get a collision, you know.
Yes.
So it's you really got to look behind you, look over your shoulder, and really judge what's going on and make the right call in the moment.
Yep.
It's hard enough just doing this without other people as well, Ross. So it's impressive to watch.
Now, speaking of new faces, here's a young lady who I haven't seen for ages. Catherine Blochmann from Germany, just 21 years of age. Looks a little bit nervous up there. Now isn't time to shine though. And a young French paddler, Fanton Janssen from France.
Some young guns in this final.
It sure is. And Martina Satkova from the Czech Republic. I'm backing her in here, Brodie. She's a very, very efficient paddler.
Yeah, she's very quick on her day.
And Nikita Setchel, of course, a former under 23, in fact, two-time under 23 world champion in kayak cross.
Wow, okay.
So that's good form, isn't it?
Hard to bet against Setchel then as well. Yeah, should be a good heat.
She's on the inside lane as well, so expecting Setchel and Satkova to go at each other here. Satkova just making sure no one gets anywhere near her way. Nikita Setchel's away very fast, and she goes to the right-hand side of the course. All good there. A bit of argy-bargy behind, but not too much. Oh, what's happening with Satkova over the other side? She's going up and down in the one spot.
Yeah, struggling a bit.
Yeah, and she's now struggling to really get the boat going. And she's going to be in trouble here, is she?
She's on the inside though.
No, she's managed to use her strength to edge out Blochmann from Germany. So the Czechs putting up some resistance to the Germans there and putting them out of the way. Look at Nikita Setchel in front though.
The streaks ahead, isn't she?
Satkova not having the smoothest run, I've got to say, but she's going to get through. Whoa, a little bit of a chin music there from the from Janssen into the chin of Blochmann.
Yeah, they held each other up a lot in that last upstream, so easy race in the end for the top two.
Yep, so Satkova and Setchel and Satkova, I think, safely through to the next round. Nikita Setchel, look at that, she's hardly even lost her breath. Comfortable run for her. The French paddler Janssen and the German paddler Blochmann, as you said, Brodie, just getting to each other's way.
Yeah, I think there's so many heats and finals and semi-finals in this event. I think if you get an easy run through, it does help in the later stages. So she'll be happy about that. Setchel at the front there.
Yep. And again, I think what we're seeing there is a clear advantage, isn't there, Brodie? In this inside lane, lane 1. Is it lane 1 or lane 4? It's probably lane 4, actually.
Yeah.
You've definitely got, look at this, into the ribs. Oop, there we go, into the armpit, and just finally finish off there with.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen one paddler not get a nice clean start from that inside lane. It's definitely a big advantage. And the fastest paddler is seated on the inside, so it adds to the advantage.
I know one of the things they're talking about with the redevelopment of this course, because they are talking about some changes to the drop next year. I'm not sure that all the athletes are in favour of that, but we'll talk about that at another time. But one of the other things they're looking at, Brodie, is having some sort of a bridge across so they can put the kayak cross start across there, so you get a fairer start for everybody.
Into the current would be nice. It's for the viewers, they're going into what we call an eddy, and the water's not moving, so you start at a dead start rather than with the current pushing you along, which isn't as nice, that's for sure.
We just saw a former world champion there, Veronika Vitova from the Czech Republic. I think the third of our Chinese paddlers, Tong Li, and our commentator, Sophia Renesso. I mean, I don't want to be biased, but I always cheer for our commentators.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always cheering for you.
Represent.
Yep, exactly. And right next to her, Latin American challenger, Anna Santilla.
Yeah.
These two are raced against each other quite a bit.
Yeah, Santilla is very good at motocross.
Watch Vojtova though, even though she's in the worst starting position, she's a former world champion.
Yeah.
She does spend a lot of time doing kayak cross, so let's watch her in the green bib holding for eternity here.
Building contention.
Oh, started looking the wrong way, that's the problem. That's your first problem. Started looking the wrong way. You've got to look out front. Direct. They're ready
What's going on here, Ross? This is stressful.
Isn't it? They're ready to go. October's shaking her head. She's going, what is happening? Oh, no, she's going to move back. There is a hold-up. Yes, we are. Well and truly. There we go. Now we're underway. And it looks like Satilla didn't get a great...
The swing.
Renesso just got through. And look at the blue people believe it. Voštova, the former world champion,
very well done.
She knows what to do. I'm not sure what Sofia Renesso is doing. She's got herself into some trouble there. But Anna Satilla and Veronika Voštova, as you would expect with their pedigree, they're both top-class kayak cross paddlers. They are out in front at the moment. So Satilla going by herself. Now, can the Chinese paddler league cause some damage here? Voštova, a bit of a don't argue to the paddler from China.
Lee getting pushed out, going back to the upstream, so easy race from here, Ross.
Anna Satilla, she's having a nice stroll down to the finish line here, enjoying the scenery. Beautiful scenery here. You look around, there's mountains to the left of you. Beautiful bushland on the right, and Anna Satilla and no need to roll there.
Using the rock to pull herself back up there.
So, Anna Satilla and Veronika Voštova both through to the next round without too many problems at all.
Yeah, very well raced. Not too much challenge there for the fast paddlers.
No. The cream rises to the top, Brody.
That's right, it does.
We are not seeing too many upsets here at this stage. Nice crowd building up. There was a great crowd yesterday, and we're expecting another big crowd around lunchtime today when we get to the final action. Now we're into our men, and Theo Defins from France. No, that's not how you say his name, but he will forgive me, I'm sure, because he's Australian. Andres Echeverria Olben from Chile, top bloke. Have you had much to do with Andres? He's a real nice
No.
top bloke. Anatole Delassus,
strong paddler.
Famous Delassus paddling name, and this bloke, two-time world champion, Joseph Clark. And I'll tell you what, from lane one, he could
do some damage from there.
He could leave although Delassus is fast.
Yes, I think multiple under-23 world champion in kayak cross.
Indeed. So expect those two to go hammer and tong at the start. Look at this already. Delassus got a great start. Now, he could push Clark out here, but he didn't. He could have pushed Clark on the other side of the pole.
Yeah, watch this collision.
Good work there.
Two French paddlers going
French paddlers again, just like last week with Boris Nouveau. Ripped carnage through the entire French team. Joe Clark, though, out in front. Delassus, second. And now Delassus is going to take Clark out.
He's taking him on.
Oh, yeah, he's going to take him right out, right in the rib cage. It's okay. Is that the French?
Big hits.
Is that the French again going at each other? I think it was.
It was, yep.
Oh, not sure about that roll there. I'd like to see a replay of that. I'm not sure that he went all the way over, but judges will be having a close look. Joe Clark, though, no drama there. Good race for second. Delassus gets there. He'll be a bit battered and bruised, and thank you very much to his French teammate. They do go out and
there was some solid collisions in that heat. Luckily, looks like they're all boat to boat, Ross, no boat to body.
No. And they do. Just tell us, Brody, the padding that you're wearing when you're out there. What sort of padding do you have on?
Yeah, you've got the life jacket, which is padded around the ribs and the front and the back. So you are pretty protected, but those boats are heavy, Ross. They're almost 20 kilos, so they'll still leave a bruise.
So let's have a look here. Oh, look at that. No problem there. No contact, body contact. But that is France versus France, folks. Don't tell me there's no passion out there. So in the end, it was Anatole Delassus who gets through. But Joe Clark giving us a bit of a lesson there on how to do this.
Yeah, he's fast.
Now Gabriel da Costa from Belgium. A World Cup gold medalist last year, but not in kayak cross, but Seo, I think it was. Jakub Brzezinski from Poland. The Poles have had a bit of a lean weekend this weekend, actually, so they'd like to finish off with a medal tonight, I think. Philip Stanko from Slovakia. Some good muscles there.
Yeah, he looks pretty happy to be up there.
Very happy. And finally, Andres Tanker. He's been at every kayak cross, but he's struggled to get out of the qualifying out of the heats. Not the heats, but the time trial. So he finally gets a chance here.
Yep. He's a strong paddler, champion, world champion in kayak slalom, so we know he's got pace.
Yep. Let's see what he does off the start.
Oh, good start.
Just a little bit of a coming together of the boats there, but Andres Tunka gets the best of the start. It's Stanko behind him. Now we have 2 and 2, which is a sensible way to go. Oh, what's going on there with Da Costa?
Having to manage that gate a little bit too long there, but he's clear now.
So Tunka clearly in the lead. Brzezinski from Poland chasing him down, and the other two behind are having a nice little battle there for third.
Tunka gets the upstream to himself, so easy race from there.
Very happy to be unchallenged, and pretty easy run for Brzezinski as well. Brzezinski as well, so pretty clear-cut heat there. Andres Tunka safely through. Jakob Brzezinski also safely through. Costa and Stanko. Well, they were having a nice little battle back there for third. Only the top two go through.
Yeah, very well raced. Tunka just showing his class there. Getting that early break, and then if they don't challenge you on that first upstream, Ross, it's happy days, isn't it?
Well, you remember last week when we were calling them to Brody, and we couldn't believe they kept leaving the Swiss alone. They kept leaving them to do their own thing. And they just waltzed. Yeah. They just waltzed through the whole program and cruised to gold and silver medal.
Right. It seems there's a bit of a theme that first gets clear, and then there's a fight for second to qualify.
Yep.
Until the final, where everyone wants to win gold.
Speaking of the Swiss, let's just see. Brody and I got a theory that they've done more work than any other team, hence why they're so good. Let's see what Manuel Munch can do here, because he's up against, well, I'll tell you in a minute, Simon Zethofer is from Austria. Etienne Chappell, who specialises almost in kayak cross these days. He's a former under 23 world champion.
Yeah, but he's quick, very quick. Yeah. We're training with him, and he's impressive in the kayak cross.
And of course, Pepe Goncalves from Brazil, he was one of the pioneers in this sport when it started. So you can expect that he will give this a good shake. So this is a really good standard heat. This is 3 very good paddlers. Etienne Chappell going a bit wide there, but look at the speed there from Goncalves from Brazil. Oh, Munch chasing him. Munch has decided to chase down Goncalves. Chappell has snuck through into second. So at this stage, it is in front, the red bib of Pepe Goncalves, chasing him Etienne Chappell from Great Britain.
Yeah, Munch is going to have to work hard here to just get enough.
He's going to try and take someone out here. He's going to try and take Etienne Chappell out here, and I think, has he done it? No. Good strength there from Etienne Chappell. He is safely through. So good move there from both the leaders, Goncalves and Chappell, to keep themselves out of trouble, because that could have gone bad for Eddie Chappell there. He had Manuel Munch coming straight at him.
He had to hold his ground, didn't he?
He had to hold his ground, but he did very, very well. Bit of a surprise there, Manuel Munch out in the first heat.
Yeah. Is he the only Swiss paddler through this week? I'm not sure. No, the big guns I don't think are here. So like Marx from the champion from last weekend in Prague, not here this week.
In fact, I think the brother was here, but I don't think he made it through. Not Marx's brother.
Roher's brother.
Roher's brother.
Yes.
Was here, but I don't think he made it through to the heats. So Pepe Goncalves and Etienne Chappell there. Now here's where the damage could have been done. So Etienne Chappell going around here. Here's where Manuel Munch could have taken out. But Etienne Chappell needing all his strength there, just held him off. You can see what this means for Pepe. He's very, very keen to get back on the podium. It's been a little while now.
Yep,
the rest of the world has caught up with him. There was a handful of guys who were in front of everyone else. They're all caught up now. It's become a very even competition. Matthew Desnos from Brazil.
Where's the helmet, Ross?
Well, disappointed.
Yeah.
Bumblebee helmet that we're looking forward to seeing. Alistair McCreary from Ireland.
He's got the mouth guard in, very smart, keeping his teeth today.
I can't imagine why you race with that one. Hannes Agner, who's very consistent, of course. Expect big things from Hannes Agner.
Yeah, always good.
I heard a rumour this morning, Brody, going around that the Germans had gone home, but we thought that no way would Stefan Hengst and Hannes Agner miss out on the opportunity to take out some fellow paddlers with some kayak cross. And Eric Holmer from Sweden. So let's see. We expect big things from Hannes Agner in the green bib. Matthew Desnos is also pretty formidable. We're underway, so there he is. Good competition between Holmer. Gee, there's a real advantage, isn't there?
Yeah. Agner getting a little bit stuck on the tail of Holmer there, so he's in. Fourth, third here.
Did he go around the gate in the end, Hannes Agner? I'm not sure. That was a bit tight, but he's at the back of the field now.
Oh, it's a close heat. They're all nose to tail.
Hannes Agner slipping under Matthew Desnos' guard there, so he's slowly working his way back through the field, but it's the red bib of Holmer in front. An attempted takeout there from... And some real problems now for Matthew Desnos. These two at the back are fighting amongst each other, and that has ruined the chances of Hannes Agner.
Yes, easy race for the Irishman.
Easy race. Oh, what did he... Why would you tempt fate like that?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's where you need the awareness to look over your shoulder and realise you're miles in front.
You don't need to take that risk, but Hannes Agner, he is out. That's the big story from this morning.
Yeah, upset.
Hannes Agner out of the competition. Alistair McCreary, winners and grinners. He is through. And Eric Holmer, he just that instant. This is a big advantage. I don't see what anyone cares. This lane 4. Because look at that, Hannes Agner probably got the best of the starts, but just the inside running there for Holmer. He was able to flex his muscles, get in there.
Yeah, Holmer did so well in that first up there, just pushing his way through. And this was good.
Very quick.
Yeah.
A couple of nervous moments there. Alistair McCreary also clean. Now watch here, watch McCreary. Normally he nearly goes on the wrong side of this. Oh my God. Oh. Why would you put yourself in that position? Crazy.
Made it work, made it work.
Crazy Irishman, Alistair McCreary, but he is through to live another day. I reckon his coach might be just having a quiet word in his shell, like right now, just saying, man, just relax. Don't go into it. All right, so as the sun shines down, we're expecting a maximum today of around 26, 27 degrees here in Tacen, which is a suburb of Ljubljana, which is the capital city of Slovenia. And if I haven't said it already, I'm going to say it again. Put Ljubljana on your bucket list. If you're coming to Europe, if you're in Europe and you haven't been here, it's well worth a visit. It's a beautiful town.
Lovely town.
Fantastic old city, and just along the canals there. There's near canal and next door to it. That beautiful cafes. Drinking places.
Very relaxed feeling to it, doesn't it? You can really just kick back and enjoy the scenery and the food and the drink.
Just between you and me, Brody, there's a couple of places down there I've heard that sell very good ice cream. Can't say much more than that. All right, Finn Butcher, who was in our commentary box yesterday, and he told me upon leaving that he's going to make his mark on this race
he's out
today.
for blood today. He
really is
pretty upset with the call from the judges in his slalom run, which was, I'll tell you, it was rough.
Yeah.
So watch him come out firing today.
Green bib, Finn the Butcher. Isaac Åström from Sweden. Alexander Fedorenko from Ukraine. What's happened there?
Backflip off the start from Finn.
What did he do there? That was unnecessary. Well, he told us he was going to make his mark. I didn't think he was going to do a stunt.
Someone's told him there's style points in this race, Ross. And he's been stitched up. Watch him though.
He's so determined. He's
coming
eyeing
back.
someone off. He's going to eye someone off.
He's into third.
He's going to pick people off one by one. He's just picked off Fedorenko. Now he's got his sight. Oh, he's gone too
wide.
So at the front of the field, we have the red bib of Promenade from France.
Yep.
Finn Butcher's got a lot of work to do after a crazy start. I don't know what was going on there. Fedorenko, I think, is up there as well. The green bib of Butcher coming in now. So at the lead is Quemener. That is an easy race for him. And Åström from Sweden and Finn Butcher. Talk us through it. Talk us through it, Finn. Talk us through it.
Far out, just an absolute victim of the ramp, Ross, like no one else has been. That was, we've got to see that again. That was wild.
It's like, you know, people go to Queenstown in New Zealand and pay good money to do that sort of thing. It's like a stunt that people can do off the bridges in Queenstown. So maybe he's
not happy. I can see him.
Let's
there.
have a look at this. Here we go. Yep. So, my goodness, that's
He would be.
Oh. And we are not laughing at you, Finn. It's something that happened just outside the commentary box, but you can't do that and expect to win a race, Finn Butcher.
Wow.
And he's got up and he's looked around and he can't see anyone in front of him. He thought he was still in front, but then he realised he was facing the wrong way and that everybody else was on their way down the course. He's done well to get back in touch, but
he did very well, but it's just too far from there, isn't it, Ross?
Marlo Quinn there from France, locking that one away pretty comfortably. Isaac Orsham, so I think, does that mean we've got 2 Swedes through already? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do, yeah.
And there's the compulsory roll. You've got to go under that. And there's Finn's already had a roll, but he has another one. So you don't get bonus points, though, for extra rolls.
No, unfortunately not. You want to avoid those at all costs.
So, anyway, early afternoon off for Finn. And for Alexander Federico. In fact, he's got a fault now just to add to the dramas for Finn, so that's really annoying.
Oh, goodness. A weekend to forget, Finn. Unlucky, mate.
I'd like to steer clear of him for this afternoon. If you see Finn Butcher walking towards you, just go and hide behind a bush. Now, he's a very even-tempered young man. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll take this on his chin and
duck off a water for duck's back.
Duck off a water's back as well. Limon Huang from China. Lauren Yoshi from Kosovo. Vit Prindes loves doing that. Well, sort of said he sort of loves it. He enjoys the kayak cross. He's a fierce competitor. He's already won a silver medal this weekend and a silver last weekend.
Yeah, he's in red hot form.
Yeah. And Jakub Krejci, so 2 Czechs alongside each other.
Krejci is a fast young paddler, Ross. He is looking really good. First senior team in the slalom, and he's already had some big results. So
here we go, the 2 Czechs there alongside each other, and they're both off very quick. And are they going to go to the same side of the course? No, they're
doing the right thing.
Opposite sides. Krejci and Prindes. Oh, Prindes. He's around okay on the top of the course. Krejci make a mess of that. He's made a mess of it. What's he doing?
No.
Now he gets around there, but he went too early.
Yeah. Wow, easy race for Prindes from here. The race for second.
Prindes is having a field day up front. And second, we've got Huang from China. A lot of work here for Krejci to do. Can he take Huang out here? Prindes is that far in front. It's not funny. Krejci's gone to the opposite side, and now it's going to be a sprint between himself and Huang, but I think it's going to be Huang who's going to get there. Krejci made an absolute mess. I don't know what happened. We'll see it in the replay.
I can't believe Krejci not going to the upstream Huang was in to take him on.
Just crazy stuff. So,
back to his speed, but...
Yep. So, Prindes is through.
Oh, and a flip there at the end.
And Huang. It was Huang.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. A fault for Huang.
Fault for Huang.
Oh, and Krejci.
So Krejci gets through.
Wow.
What?
I think they both stopped paddling there, the last 2. They thought it was over, and then Krejci floated to the finish line, and now he's
somehow got in front of Joshi. This is crazy.
I think Joshi could have almost overtook him there, but he just sort of, they thought the race was over.
Oh my goodness me. That is amateur hour.
Yep. It goes to show it's never over till it's over, isn't it, Ross?
No, exactly right. Let's have a look here. So, good start from the 2 Czechs, Prindes and Krejci. They did the right thing. They went to the opposite sides of the course, but Krejci in the red boat, I don't know what he was doing with that first upstream gate. Let's see there. Look at this.
Yeah.
He's gone, and then and then he's got pushed out.
Oh, well played. Well played. By, who was that?
I think that was Joshi,
yeah.
Lauren Joshi, was it? So Krejci's gone around. He's got to go around again. So,
wow, crazy heat.
Well, what happened? So there were 2 disqualifications, Joshi and Huang. So Krejci's come from last.
Yeah.
He's done a Stephen Bradbury. For those who don't know the history, he was the Australian ice skater who made a final at the Winter Olympics, and everyone in the field fell over except him because he was so far back. and he ended up winning the gold.
Took the gold,
He
yeah.
was the last man standing. So it's become famously known as the Bradbury. And Jakob Kretschke there doing a Stephen Bradbury. And hello to Stephen Bradbury, loves his kayak cross. I know we watch it back in Australia. Now, speaking of Australians, Tim Anderson told me this morning at breakfast he was looking for a repeat of last week. He said, I hope I get up alongside a German again because I love taking out the Germans.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it? He loves a bit of a hustle and bustle, this guy. So, and he's super fast. You can see he's on the inside, which means he's the quickest paddler in this heat.
Kuda Marisic on the left. Next to him, Tyler Westfall from the United States. Mathieu Amadore from France, and then Tim Anderson from Australia in the red bib. Let's see how we go. Last week he was taking absolutely no prisoners, Tim Anderson. He wiped out Stefan Hanks twice in the one run. I know that he's looking forward to a possible rematch today. Stefan Hanks is too, by the way. All right, let's get this race underway. Here we go. All right, everything's good. Good clean start. Madore from France has got away well. Tim Anderson and Madore going to the same side. No, don't like that. Oh, he's okay though. He's got around clean and good from both paddlers on this side of the ball. Oh, what's happened there? Just big move from Madore, and Tim Anderson's been shunted down the back.
Look at this, Ross, on top of each other.
Oh, go around the outside, Tim. Go around the outside. Easy. Oh, look at that. Buffalo Girls going around the outside. Tim Anderson. He does. Oh.
Look at this. Anderson comes out.
Oh, no, what's going on there? We just lost that in the camera, but I think he's okay.
He's recovered. This is a tight race. Wow, look at this.
Kuda Marisic there, cheek by jowl with Tim Anderson. There are boats on top of each other. There's blokes going the wrong way. But it's Kuda Marisic and... Oh, is that okay? Is that okay?
I think it was fine, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Right then. Kuda Marisic and Anderson are through. But I tell you what, that was a bit of a mess. But the Slovenians love seeing their man getting through.
Yeah, that was some good hard racing there.
It really, really was. Tim Anderson, I think, might have dodged a bullet there. He got away with one. He got blown out by, I don't know who it was that took him out. I think it was Madore, the Frenchman, took him out.
Yeah, I think he got taken out both the upstreams, Ross.
Both of them. So you can see under the top of the screen there's Anderson in front, but Madore snuck under him and got in front. Really good move by the Frenchman. And then here we go. Here, a little bit of piggybacking, a bit of argy-bargy, bit of cross swords going on there.
Yeah, the Slovenian comes best out of that one there and takes the win.
Yeah. Don't tell me this is not exciting racing, folks. This is seat of your pants stuff. So we've got Alex Baldoni from Canada. Right next to him, from Kazakhstan, Alexander Kulikov.
Top bloke, Kulikov.
Is he?
Yeah, really nice guy.
Yep.
Known him for many years.
Yep. Tristan Carter nearly won a medal the other day. Finished up 4th.
Yeah, maiden kayak cross head-to-head, so...
And look next to him, Stefan Hanks. He can't believe he's got another Australian next to him. He's going, God, after last week, do I have to race against another Australian? And I wonder whether Tim Anderson's given Tristan Carter some tips on how to take out Stefan Hanks, because he's a good paddler, Stefan Hanks. He's a very good kayak cross paddler.
Lightning quick.
So let's see what happens here. The orange boat have mixed. And, they've sandwiched Tim Anderson straight away.
No, Tristan Carter.
Tristan Carter has shoved him out
sideways,
the back.
Hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Stefan Hanks there is in the lead at this stage. Across the other side, it looks like a good move there from Baldoni, getting under Tristan Carter's guard there.
Oh, we got a roll from Baldoni.
Baldoni's done a roll and he's gone the wrong way.
He's gone so wide.
Oh my goodness. But it's Stefan Hanks in front. The yellow bib of Kulikov second now, and Tristan Carter and Tristan Carter going early with the roll.
Oh, this is close for second, Ross.
It is. But Carter's got inside him. I think he's going to be okay. He's going to get through here. I think he pulled the move on Kulikov. So big race to the finish line. No doubt at all about Stefan Hanks though.
And Carter is very quick at the roll. I know that for sure. He almost does the roll without getting his hair wet, Ross. So
it's such good hair too.
It's important, isn't it?
You don't want to get it wet. Let's see if we can get that on camera. It's Tristan Carter's hair. Give everyone a look at what the latest style is in Australia. But well done, Stefan Hanks. He is safely through without too many problems at all, and just trying to avoid the Australian at all costs.
Wow, very
Hanks
good.
is through. Tristan Carter. There he goes. Tristan there, down to the bottom of the course. And Alexander Kulikov and Alex Baldoni. Both Baldoni doing a funny roll there, or going the wrong way at some stage.
He rolled and then came up going the wrong way, and that was the end of his race, I think. But yeah, Carter had to work for that one, Ross, but he did well to just push his way, will his way to second.
So, some great heat action. We hope you've enjoyed it this morning. We're taking a short break because very, very soon we're going to be back with the quarterfinals. Wow, we're getting to the business end of today already. Take a little break, folks. Take a toilet break. Get yourself something stiff to drink because the action is going to be red hot. Hope you can join us again very soon.